Hello, my name is Joe Janulis, and I want to show you today my personal skill set that I've developed over the years to help companies see where they've been, see where they are, and most importantly, see where they're going. The skill sets I've developed mostly involve Excel, but I've also learned to use accounting packages to their fullest. As a first example of some of the automation that I use, I like to invoke macros, macro buttons that I simply press and brings data in. Without printing out reports, no paper, it all comes through. It's going directly from the system onto the spreadsheet. No posting, no errors. Quick and efficient.
I utilize macros to automatically use the functions and formulas in Excel. It is terribly inefficient to repost any numbers and basically use the spreadsheet like a typewriter and a calculator. What the macros can do is automate the processes to bring in the data, to format the data, and to graph the data and basically do it automatically. It's easy to get started with macros. Simply hit the File, Options, Draw Center, Macro Setting, Enable All Macros, Customize Ribbon, Add Developer, Exit Excel, Reopen Tab Developer, and record your macros. In this example, we record a simple macro, hit the F9 button, which is Calculate, and we look into Visual Basic, and we'll see the actual macro was written out in Visual Basic language, and there's Calculate. Macros can be very complex, very long. A lot of the macros that I make are hundreds of lines long. So I've developed a system where I actually make macros to make macros. I'll do a simple routine of perhaps one task. And if I have to do that task repetitively, then I will copy that Visual Basic text into a spreadsheet. And with formulas, and especially string text, I will copy down the entire program. And then I'll paste it back into Visual Basic, and the macro design is complete. Besides bringing data in, I like to highlight that data. Conditional formatting in Excel allows you to highlight cells whose data satisfy certain criteria. What conditional formatting aims to achieve is to give you a visual way of representing your data that is more easy to take in and understand than merely presenting numbers in a spreadsheet. I use conditional formatting especially when I run financial statements, both the balance sheet and income statement. What areas need attention, and I give it a different color for a different reason. Another function to use, especially in account analysis, is the function of advanced filtering. The advanced filter gives you the flexibility to extract your records to another location on the same worksheet or another worksheet in your workbook. Through a series of macros, I have developed a system where I can automatically obtain the detailed analysis of all the accounts. Another outstanding feature in Excel is the data from other sources. You can go directly into SQL servers, access text files, spreadsheets, and other databases. A lot of accounting packages have their own report writers. Microsoft Dynamics, FRX, Canopy, and Crystal Report Writer are just a few examples of some of the software out there that will permit you to customize your reports. And once this report is complete, it can be easily imported into Excel for further analysis. The AS400 platform also uses a macro system. J.D. Edwards, for example, utilizes this AS400. Similar to Excel, the amount of efficiencies gained by utilizing the AS400 macro system are immense. And also similar to Excel, you can modify these macros. So not only can you run reports, you can also do other functions automatically. And once again, I'm going to build macros to make macros. And the point of all this is one thing, that I spend 10% of my time compiling the data, 90% of the time analyzing it. These are just a few examples of what the power of Excel can do. But the bottom line is when the audit trail ready, real-time, reliable, and accurate information is imported into a spreadsheet format, the analysis can be further magnified by the human mind. The information can be customized depending on the type of business, targeting areas directly affecting cash flow and the bottom line. Cost, benefit, trend, and real-time dashboard analyses can be customized to give the company key, timely information to make business decisions. It's all about the numbers. With reliable and timely information, business plans, forecasts, and budgeting can better chart the future course of the company. I enjoy what I do, and I especially enjoy teaching people what I know. I know of no better way to model, motivate, and mentor this technology than by first understanding this technology firsthand. I will also continue to learn new things because I consider myself a student for life, and I will always have a beginner's mind.
Thank you very much for joining me.